Just right. Yui and I. We just started dating yesterday.
This is your home, right? I just can't forgive that guy. Can you please listen to our story?
My name is Keiichi Sato. I recently got to know a woman named Yui Suzuki through a colleague. So you started studying nursing after you became a working adult?
Yes, I did get a job once, but I admired the idea of helping others, so I went back to school.
She has such a pure heart. I hadn't thought about wanting a girlfriend for a while, but if it's Yui... But before I knew it, Yui had stopped contacting me. One day when I was depressed and returned to my parents' house, waiting for me was... Ah, welcome back, big bro. Shuji? Huh? Who's that next to you?
Keiichi?
Yui, what are you doing here? Just right, Yui and I. We just started dating yesterday. You two know each other, right? Shuji, how do you know that we know each other? Maybe we don't need to dig into that. I want to hear more details, but... It's awkward, obviously. Yui, I'm going home. Shuji in high school was always breaking up and getting back together. Besides, every girl I have liked since then. I had stopped interacting with him after leaving home, but has he not changed at all? I'm worried about Yui, but is it really my place to be worried? There's no point in thinking about it. I need to channel these feelings somewhere. I'll go to the mountains. I'll climb a mountain and shout at the top of my lungs. And so, I started planning my mountain climbing trip. Tomorrow's the day I'll climb the mountain. I need to wake up early. I should go to bed early today. Something's ringing. No, not just something. It's ringing a lot. 7 p.m.? What on earth? I guess I should check the intercom.
This is your home, right? I just can't forgive that guy. Can you please listen to our story?
What? Huh? What's going on? What on earth? In the middle is Yui. Huh? Who are the other people?
Keiichi, I have something I want to tell you. Please open the door. We have something we want you to hear too. Please?
Whoa, this energy is intense. Well, I can't just leave it like this. This might lead to misunderstandings with the neighbors. Good evening.
Keiichi. Good evening.
Fine. Everyone, please come inside. I'll listen to what you have to say, so let's calm down first.
Thank you. Please help us. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. So how about some tea for now?
I'll help with that. If you don't mind, I'll bring out some cups.
Thank you. In an instant, the 8 tatami room became lively. Well, now that we've calmed down, let's introduce ourselves and explain what's going on. I know about Yui, but what about the other three?
I'm Nagisa Yamamoto. I'm a receptionist at Aono Clinic.
Aono Clinic? That's where Yui works as a nurse, right?
Yes, Nagisa is the same age as me. We've gotten along well. I'm Noa Inoue.
Huh? Noa Inoue? Could it be that we were in the mountain climbing club together in high school?
Do you remember me, Keiichi Sr.?
Of course I remember you. It's been 10 years, so I didn't recognize you right away, though.
Then it's my turn. I'm Katone Enomoto. I'm a student at Harukoi University. Nice to meet you.
I see. Miss Inomoto, nice to meet you too. Now that the introductions are out of the way, can I ask what happened?
Yes, actually a few days ago.
Let's go back a few days.
Oh, I see. So you had someone you liked, but there was a really persistent guy and you ended up dating him instead. Yes? I think that's good. Having someone who actively pursuing you is a nice thing. Though... yeah, the guy I liked, Being with him made me feel at ease, but it seemed like he wasn't really interested in a relationship. I see. Maybe it was just bad timing. I'm not ready for a relationship either. I just got over a painful breakup and have finally recovered. I see. Could it be that Keiichi also had something happen in the past? And because of that, if that's the case, what I did to him... Ugh! Whoa! What happened to Nagisa? That guy! He's with another girl again. That guy? Who are you talking about? Wait, what, Shuji?
I've been wanting to try lunch here. The pancakes are supposed to be really good. I'd love to share them with you.
Wait, who's that woman sitting next to him? Could this be? Yui, let's hide! Yes? No way, but... The guy you started dating, is it? Shuji. Is it Shuji? Yeah, we've only been dating for a few days. You've got to be kidding me. Shuji was the one who dragged me into that messy love situation too. What? So that's what happened.
I see. So, Shuji's relationships with women are still the same as ever, huh?
At first, he's super attentive. He replies right away, and if anything happens, he's always so caring and concerned. I thought he was really kind, but it turns out he was doing the same thing with everyone. He used to say things like, "You're the one I love the most. I've never felt this way about anyone before." Yeah, he said the same thing to me too.
How many times can something be the first time for that guy? Seriously. Well, Yui and Nagisa are from the same workplace, but how did Noah and Kotone join up with you?
I happened to meet the two of them talking about Shuji at an izakaya. Noah is my tutor, and we occasionally have meals together. But from the next table, I kept hearing the painful name Shuji over and over. The more I listened, the more it felt like we were talking about the same person.
I see. So everyone met as if they were meant to. Though to be honest, if it weren't for Shuji, we probably wouldn't have met at all, and could have lived peacefully.
No, it was good that we met, after all. Because our hearts became one, we shared those intense, passionate emotions.
But still, everyone coming over to my place means you're probably not satisfied, right?
Yes, as we moved on to an after-party, and an after-after-party, we talked about how there's a kind older brother named Keiichi. So why is it like this? Noah told me that. Shuji has had a rivalry with Keiichi since high school.
I see. I had a feeling about that. Things weren't going well between him and me.
After hearing that, I just had to meet Keiichi. I came all this way based on the letter you gave me before. I really wanted to apologize. I am so sorry, Keiichi.
Yui, her eyes are welling up. You don't have to apologize, Yui.
Keiichi.
I'm the one who should be apologizing. I was worried. I thought you might be going through something painful. But it just let my premonition sit there. I could have done something more back then. It's not just you, Yui. All this time, I should have faced Shuji more directly. If I had confronted my brother, maybe you all could have had a happy relationship too. I'm sorry, everyone.
Keiichi. Keiichi-senpai. Aw, thank you. It means a lot to hear you say that. We were just really unsettled about Shuji. But hearing you say that warms my heart. Yeah, my heart feels healed, but I still can't shake the feeling that I don't want it to stay like this. Exactly. Keiichi-senpai, what should we do? We want to put an end to these feelings for us.
It's been 10 years since I left home. I'm not the same as I was, unable to do anything back then. I've made my decision. I know what I need to do. 1 month later, at Tokimeki Construction. President! Thank you for the meal the other day.
You certainly drank with enthusiasm, yet you never stopped being considerate. Even though you're young, I think you've got potential. Oh, a message from my daughter.
I see. I bet your daughter is absolutely stunning, being the president's daughter.
She is the apple of my eye. As a parent, I want her to be happy. By the way, Shuji, how about we have a meal together sometime? I could even introduce you to my daughter if you'd like.
Yes! I'd be happy to join you. Hey, I never have trouble with women, and work is going great. Speaking of which, I saw my older brother for the first time in a while recently. Same old dull older brother, and because of that, I always sit out more. I'm going to climb even higher from here on. Now, it's time for dinner. The location is the 17th floor of the Sunshine Tower. Huh, I'm looking gorgeous today too. Huh? What's this? A gaze? Was it my imagination? I felt like someone was staring at me. Am I really that good looking? Alright, this must be the restaurant.
Welcome! Please come this way.
Oh, yes. Huh? This server. Have I seen her somewhere before? Is it just my imagination? What is this feeling? I've definitely met her somewhere before. That's it.
Is something wrong, sir?
No. I remember now. This waitress is my ex. And come to think of it, the person I passed in the elevator just now, wasn't that my other ex? What kind of coincidence is that?
Right this way to your table.
Yeah, thanks. Not my lucky day. A dinner meeting with the president and my ex as a server? A little awkward, but I'll manage.
Oh, seriously? What are the chances, right? Right? I was so surprised.
Huh? What? No way. Sitting next to me, it's Yui, Noah, and Nagisa. The three most beautiful exes I've ever had.
Yeah, that moment really made my heart race. When a girl showed up at our place, just the two of us living together. What happened next? We talked it out without the boyfriend. He had suddenly stopped responding, so there was no other option. Whoa! In the end, we had no choice but to talk. Just the two of us girls. And somehow we ended up getting along really well. At the same time, we both decided to break up with the guy. By the way, we're still good friends to this day. That's great! We're in a pretty similar situation too.
What are you guys even talking about? Wait a minute. That's about me.
Here's your water. Please hydrate yourself.
Oh, thank you.
Well, after all that, I thought I'd had enough of relationships, but lately there's someone who's caught my eye. Huh? Actually, there's someone I've been interested in too. Me too! It's someone I've liked for a while now. Falling in love really is a wonderful thing, isn't it? It really is! Everything just feels brighter every day.
What is this complicated feeling?
Sorry to keep you waiting, Shuji.
President. Wait, what? Good evening, Shuji. Big bro. And the person next to him.
Long time no see, Shuji.
Kotone. So you really do know Shuji. I knew that Keiichi and Shuji were brothers, but...
Wait, Big Bro and the president know each other? What's going on?
Of course we know each other. Keiichi works for Days Construction. To us, they're one of our most important business partners, and he's the youngest executive in the company.
What? Days Construction? That huge corporation? And an executive? That can't be.
It's the truth. Keiichi has always been a great help to us.
Mr. Enomoto, it's an honor to work with your company. Your attention to detail always supports us.
Same to you. Your guidance always points us in the right direction. Keiichi truly knows his stuff. I was hoping that by following his example, Shuji would also show great potential.
Is that so?
I've also heard from my father how impressive Keiichi is.
Thank you, and I've heard about you from the president. From the moment we met, I had a feeling.
Really? Oh, how flattering.
Actually, before coming here, Kotone mentioned something about you. Love is free and relationships are complicated. I understand that well. But as a father, I couldn't just stay calm. Kotone, I think it's time for us to leave. The rest should be discussed between Keiichi and Shuji.
Yes, you're right. Goodbye, Keiichi. Goodbye, Shuji. Now then, Shuji. It's been a while. We weren't really looking forward to meeting you again, but we purposely arranged for this dinner.
What do you mean, brother? Is this some kind of jab at me? No, it's not. I want you to understand their feelings. That's just pretty words. You really think about me. Hey, Shuji. It would be a lie to say that I've never felt frustrated because of you. But you know, the reason I am who I am now is also because of you. You've always been good at things. There were many things I couldn't compete with you on. Honestly, it was tough comparing myself to you. So at one point, I stopped comparing myself. I just focused on doing what I wanted to do, wholeheartedly. And then things started to go well for me. Climbing mountains was part of that. I got to see so many beautiful views. I'm really happy now, so I want the people around me to be happy too. I want you to change, Shuji. I want you to value women more.
I think that's a wonderful story. Yeah, it is. I hope Shuji never forgets today. Forever and ever.
After that, Shuji left Tokimeki Construction. It might have been his own way of putting things in order. When I casually asked a mutual acquaintance about him, I learned that he was distancing himself from romance and reflecting on himself. And as for me,
Keiichi, let's go to lunch. Oh, I'm definitely coming along too. I'm really looking forward to it. I'll join after my university class is over.
suddenly, I'm surrounded by beautiful women every day. Thanks for watching!
Please subscribe.